We are independent, and I don't see why anybody would want to think that we are not independent. If you look through our records, you'll find quite a number of cases in which the executive has lost cases, and it hasn't caused any crisis. So we think that we have our independence and we're exercising it. As far as I know, there are only two countries which have refused to send fugitives to Rwanda, and that is UK and France. And France did not say the judiciary of Rwanda is not independent or that it is not competent. They said that they cannot send fugitives here because our laws were passed after the genocide, and they do not, they believe in the principle of non-retrospectivity, that you should not be punished for a crime that you committed when it was not unlawful. So, I don't know how they are reconciling that with their own law, because they have now prosecuted and convicted 3 people of genocide, but they have refused to send them. In any case, as I said, they did not question the independence or credibility of the Rwanda judicial system. It is only the UK which has raised that issue, that there is a likelihood of interference from the executive, and as a consequence, they said if they are to surrender fugitives to be prosecuted here, then we must have foreign judges on our bench, and we must have foreign lawyers, because they don't believe our lawyers are competent. But on the other side, you have Sweden, you have Denmark, you have Norway, you have the Netherlands, who have sent fugitives, and Germany, the latest. So those are self-respecting European countries which consider that our judicial system is independent and competent to handle these cases. Also, the European Court of Human Rights, some time back, Sweden was taken to the European Court of Human Rights, challenging the decision to extradite a fellow, I think, called Rugege, something like that. And the European Court of Justice said no. From what we can see, the judicial system of Rwanda is independent. There is no risk of not having a fair process of justice if this person is extradited. So, even ICTR, which in 2008, from 2006 to 8, I think, was refusing to send suspects to Rwanda to be prosecuted here, decided that I think in 2013 or somewhere there, that they could send Winchindi and others to Rwanda to be tried here, on the ground that now the conditions were satisfied. They were satisfied that whoever is sent here will have a fair hearing. So I think that's how I can answer that question.
Okay.
There is no basis for the British not to extradite. The sad thing about British is that they do not want to extradite, but they also will not prosecute, because international conventions say that the states have a responsibility in these kinds of cases, either to extradite or to try the suspects themselves. And the British are not doing either. And so they are failing in their international obligations.